This is the last episode.
Hey boys, I fucked up.
Do you hope that one day your favorite band, your favorite internet band of all time, your favorite Martian will ever reunite together?
Excuse me?
Your favorite Martian, your favorite internet band of all time?
What the fuck is that?
You don't know your favorite Martian?
No
you were
idea.
on YouTube forever.
I don't know what that is.
That is the Gorillaz Not Knockoff group that Ray William Johnson made with his buddies.
No, that's why I put equals 3 thing. Because before the podcast, right before actually,
So what the fuck's up, gamers?
I said
on his wall full of... What the fuck was his background? It was like a bunch of collages of photos of... What was it? It was like comics or something?
Penises? I don't know. Do you ever watch equals 3?
I watched it a lot.
Yeah, same.
Back in the day.
2008 was weird times.
It was bad times.
Yeah.
That was when What the Buck show existed.
Holy shit, What the Buck. I remember What the Buck.
And that was when Shane Dawson was even less funny than he is now.
I
I like him as a person. He
Yeah,
made
there you
bad
go.
videos for almost his entire career.
there you go.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Although he made that really shitty Logan Paul stuff that was also unentertaining and just in bad taste.
The more we talk about it, the more we're like, yeah, we like him. He hasn't made a single thing we like, but we like him.
There are people that I know that I'm friends with that they make things that I don't have interest in whatsoever.
Like
That doesn't mean I
Alex
don't like
Jones.
them. I don't know him.
He's fun.
That's where I'll leave that. I don't know him.
All right, guys.
I know his beard.
His beard is awesome. Have you seen the Photoshop?
Punished.
Have you seen the Photoshop, by the way, of Trump bald with a beard?
I can talk about the fucking fast food fiasco.
No, the Ben Shapiro.
But you know about this.
The Ben Shapiro one?
No. About him serving fast food to a team that was visiting him at the White House.
Yeah, well, okay, so that's what happened with... so Ben Shapiro made fun of that, and...
Everyone is, because it's what is happening.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. That's funny.
You can't buy like a steak from Walmart? What the fuck?
I thought that was good.
What fast food was it?
I don't know, but I have no idea. I don't know the story, but I know that...
I wish it was something like Burger King.
Because I know what happened at...
or like White Castle Burgers.
Because I know what happened with the Daily Wire is it was Ben Shapiro's birthday, and so to make fun of the Trump doing that, he got everyone McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah,
But I wouldn't be mad about free McDonald's.
it was. I would. I don't. Do you like McDonald's?
It's free.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad at it. It's free food. How are we gonna get mad at something that's free?
Got it. Fair
That's
enough.
just... I would never get mad at something that is free and is a consumable item.
Poison.
That's consumable. And
You
it's
would be
free.
mad at someone. Okay, cool.
If I was willingly, like, they handed me the vial, like, you know the vial that they have in Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah, my favorite character in Mega
Cusco,
Man.
the poison of Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Yeah, Vile, my favorite character in Mega Man.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about, what's her name? Yzma? Right? Yzma's her name, right?
Which one?
The villain in Emperor's New Groove.
I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
What?
Yeah, what?
Because it's a good movie.
When's the last time you saw Emperor's New Groove?
Like 6 years ago.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Because I like animation. I like the cartoons.
Remember the movie Road to El Dorado?
I thought, yeah, the movie.
That movie slaps.
I watched it a lot. It gets worse the more I watch it,
I haven't watched it a lot.
but it's still really fun.
Remember the movie?
Everyone just wants to slap the girl. They don't like the movie. They like the girl. That's a lie. Everyone likes the girl way more than the movie. And you know this is true. Don't lie to me. All 5 fans of you listening to El Dorado on DVD and watching it. Whatever.
Now a professional hip hop producer, I'm going to sample from the Road to El Dorado.
Why don't you have a fucking... Can you please make like a 30-second audio tag for all your beats? Please, for me.
30-second audio tag.
Where it's just you talking and saying nonsense. Like the LA Leakers fucking bullshit is the worst tag ever. And I get why they do it because it's like, whatever, we leak the song, so fuck, you're going to deal with our tag. But goddamn, theirs is the worst.
I don't do audio tags and I don't have a producer name. I am the worst producer ever.
You're just going to go by your own name like plenty of people do.
My name is Luis Sanchez.
Like, Pharrell doesn't go by Skateboard P when he produces. He just goes by Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, but he has a cool name.
Pseudonym.
He has a cool name.
It is a pretty cool name.
That's the thing. I don't have a cool name. It's just, and I'm not even using my real
I was
name.
going to say James Blake, but no, James Blake is a really cool name. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, I'm not even doing Louis Sawyer. I'm doing Louis Sanchez. That's the closest I can get to cool.
That's Latin. It's foreign. It's spicy.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a spicy producer.
Well, I love the phrase spicy beats.
Spicy beats is pretty good.
I hate calling things fire because that's lame.
Yeah, fire is super
lame.
It
was lame 8 years ago.
Fire was never cool.
No, it was cool. To some people.
Fire was never spicy.
But the phrase trap and trappin' was always cool. Just it wasn't popular.
Excuse me?
Trap and trap in.
Oh, yeah.
Was always a cool term. But then it became mainstream. And now everyone thinks it's cool.
What about slap?
No, I like slap. Ironically and for real.
Yeah, I like slap.
Okay, I would never say that sincerely. I feel like an asshole saying that sincerely.
Saying sincerely this beat to slap?
Yes, because it feels like it's...
Beat slaps.
Look what a 5-year-old says. Say, I like when the guitars get loud.
Yeah,
it feels like that kind of musical discussion. But I like saying things that are not music slaps.
Fair.
Because it's funny to me.
Like this...
This fucking chicken sandwich slaps. Yeah. It's funny to me.
Yeah. This grape slaps.
It's funny the same way that like HD audio is funny.
Oh,
but these two words don't belong in the same sentence.
No. All right, guys. This is the last episode of the podcast. I'm slightly sick. Just so you know.
Our audience.
Yeah, it's real.
That was terrible. Try again.
I know. It didn't work because like my left nostril is completely clogged and my right nostril is completely open. I'm glad you did that, by the way.
Not.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the intricacies of my bodily functions.
Gotta let it out, man. You gotta let it out.
That's my favorite song by Black Pride.
Or else they turn blue. And then you die.
It's my favorite
song
choke
to death
by Crazy Frog.
What? Wait, what are you trying to reference from Crazy Frog? Hold on, I'm mad. What the fuck are you trying to say?
I was trying to remember something. Okay, it's a reference that only I will get. By the way, I hear movement coming from you.
That's me.
Cool.
No, I have a squirrel that's hopping about to and fro on my shoulders.
Cool. No, I have
a little forest friend.
I gotta turn you fucking down, boy. All right, so I have.
Please explain your Crazy
I've
Frog.
always wanted Crazy Frog as a child.
In me. You want his little fucking Tic Tac wiener? That they had in the videos for some reason and then took out later? Because they went, why the fuck are we making this thing that's for kids now? Have a wiener?
Mm-hmm.
That's real, by the way.
When I was a child,
he had a wiener.
When I was a child, I wanted Crazy Frog to cover Blue, and he never did.
Wait, do you mean the Eiffel 65 song, Blue Abba Dee Abba Da?
Yeah.
Oh my god. There are so many levels that we need to move on. We need to move on.
You asked.
And I accept the curse, but we need to move on while I limp away in shame. Oh, there's so much to unpack there. It's like a fucking Christmas present. I can't.
All right,
I don't have the time.
I'm excited for this podcast. There's a lot of stuff that I'm actually excited for. First, I want to talk about. I got a game that I'm having a gale time with. It's
Game
called
of Love.
It's called new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch.
Did you hear how Nintendo decided to poop on everyone's fun with the launch of that game, by the way?
And what?
By confirming that Toadette could only one who could wear the Super Crown.
Yeah.
And then everyone went, fuck you.
Well, I kind of assumed that was going to be the case.
But it's where they made it like an official one now.
Official statement,
when they hand waved it away like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And then it didn't matter because like the website Pixiv gave the artist who made that like a trophy in the mail for like an outstanding achievement because he changed the earth.
Nice.
He's an American artist, by the way, I believe.
Cool.
Well, he or she is a native English speaking artist, so they went, "Holy shit! I didn't think this
English American, same thing." So
people in Nigeria that
English speaker American, same thing. So
it's all the same in the eyes of the bald eagle.
So I want to talk about a little. Okay. I'm never gonna buy a game from Walmart again.
How did you have a bad experience with buying a video game at Walmart?
Okay, so the game came out. Supposed to come out January 11th.
Oh, you had this situation.
Yeah. So I go to Walmart and fucking it's not there. And then I ask, okay, do you know when you'll be getting it? And they're like, oh, we can't look that up. And it's like, but you can, please.
Yeah, you're gonna do this. This is why.
And then they said no. And then I said, well, can you like see if other stores have it? And they're like, no. So I was like, fuck. And so then I went in my car and I looked on the website and it still had. And I go to Walmart.com and put in my store. It said it was there.
So did you go back inside and show them your phone like
a
reasonable adult?
No, I was already in the car.
And this is all on you, and I have no more sympathy.
But here's the weird thing: is when I clicked on the game, it pushed me to like an Amazon link for some reason.
Because Amazon sells through them like Amazon does.
Yeah, it's really weird. But it wouldn't. But when I clicked on it, there was no option to buy it in the store. Like, there's no option to buy it from Walmart. Every time I clicked it, it had to buy it from Walmart. As a man who bought an
SD card for a Switch, why did you bother going through all of this?
I'm running out of space on my SD card, and I like physical games for these kind of games.
Okay.
So yeah.
This sounds like this is the reason digital games do so well, because this happens.
Yeah. So I eventually got it like 2 days later, because
I was
the simple thing is they didn't have it in stock the day that it came out.
Yeah, I was gonna order Smash physically, and then I was like, oh, you're gonna get it like a week after. And I'm like, fuck that! I'm gonna buy that code tonight and download it tomorrow night.
I pre-ordered it and got it at GameStop.
Power to the players. Also, fuck GameStop. So why would I do that?
Fair. That's fine. You're a vote with your wallet kind of guy. So am I, but I'm also not.
GameStop is bad for consumers too, so fuck that as a company.
I get it. I don't disagree with you at all.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna bother. And like Target and Walmart are nightmares, so I'm not gonna deal with them.
Yeah, fair.
And Best Buy is a hit or miss. So I know, and I felt it, and I hate you. Because you're like 7.
There's a version of
Vine is Target, TikTok is Walmart.
Dude, fucking yeah, dude.
No. TikTok is fucking Smart and Final.
Nice, dude.
That's Kmart.
That joke slaps. That like this sorted way more than I thought it was going to. Oh man. Fuck. This podcast is fun. So yeah, I got Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
I miss Vine so bad now.
Yeah, same. And I didn't even like Vine.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I still don't.
I still don't. But
the level of quality for both of them, TikTok's is so much lower, and there's so much more to wait.
Literally, the internet's getting worse.
No,
like I'm saying, like social, like that thing, like the content stuff.
Because there's so much of it.
It's
Metal Gear Solid 2 was so right.
Of what?
Of talking about how we
I didn't play Metal Gear Solid.
In the future, censorship will have to be necessary because of the amount of information that exists. Will create social bubbles with too much information. We have to weed it out because there'll be too much to wade through. And they were so fucking right.
They're so right. Damn.
I should make you watch that speech they give at the end of MGS2, where it's all about that. But it was made in 2002.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was made before 9/11 happened.
Oh, cool.
So they had to change the ending of the game because 9/11 happened and it made things too real.
Yeah, I remember this. That's
why the end of that game is so weird.
Yeah.
Because they cut out a whole scene because, oh shit, the world's caught up with us a little bit. Whoopsie.
So yeah, new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe is real fun. I like it.
Good game. I know. I'm just sick of those games.
That's fine.
I'm bad at 2D Mario.
Yeah, so I'm noticing those games are not easy for me.
Well, those games are just really hard because they're made for people who like those games.
Yeah.
They're not. Well, that game.
Mario, yeah.
Okay, no, those games are hard because I try to 100% them.
Oh yeah.
And getting the star coins in those games is fucking aggravating.
Freaking annoying.
I can't just play a Mario game and not get everything.
I'm gonna go through the game once.
That's my problem.
I'm gonna go through the game once and then not, just play it. And then if I want to go back, I'll do it.
See, my thing is, but I can do it now. I'll just try it for like a half hour.
I get it.
That was me playing Rayman.
Oh, fair. No, that was me.
That's why I've never officially beaten all the levels in Rayman Origins.
Yeah, or Legends or Origins?
What's the newest one?
Legends.
Yeah. Because
Legends has the Origin levels.
Like when you unlock levels from the old game?
Yep.
I go play it immediately. 100% it.
Same.
And then I keep going back and forth, back and forth.
Did you lose sound in your left ear?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to figure that out. Hold on. All right, we're back. All right, Jesus Christ. That was a problem you know what? It was a problem. Whatever. I fixed it, I think. Master Bus situation. Consoles are fun. Analog is fun. All right, guys, we're back. Fuck. What are we talking about? I have no idea.
You could have listened back.
I could have, but I didn't.
They don't pay you enough.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about something else. We're going to talk about Activision.
Existing and being shitty.
And being just real shitty, and companies realizing that they're being shitty and moving away from them.
Well, it's less, they didn't realize they were shitty. They knew that before.
You're right.
It's the fact that the contract is over now.
Yeah.
Which I am shocked the story went the way it did. What we're talking about is that Bungie and Activision have parted ways with Destiny. But the more interesting thing about it is that Bungie got to keep Destiny.
Yeah.
So that means they weren't the biggest dum-dums making that contract or getting it through.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. That seems very difficult to do.
Which would also probably explain more, now looking back at it, why Activision was always shit-talking Destiny at shareholder meetings. They were always talking about how it wasn't making as much money as they wanted it to, how they could keep... I think there was like a phrase that they said, I think it was a couple years ago, before 2 came out, was this property is still ripe for microtransactions, which is like the most Activision thing ever said.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Destiny 2 did get microtransactions, and they are indeed shitty.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's the real do or die. When the next Destiny game comes out, whatever it will be called, we will truly find out. I'm not going to care to look, we will truly find out how much of the fighting between publisher and developer are causing Destiny's issues as a game.
Yeah.
As a video game, they keep having video game-ass problems. And some of it, for sure, has to do with publishers and fighting. And
it feels like it.
Some of it is also due to the fact that Bungie scrapped the first game multiple times, like as in Clean Slate started over.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to release the game early, which is there's a lot going on.
I mean, the two biggest... What do you think the two biggest Activision games are right now? Because I would say...
They own Blizzard.
Oh, fuck.
And they own... what do you mean?
Okay.
They own Blizzard, so it's like...
Yeah, you're right. All right, I was talking about the garbage that happened with Call of Duty. That's been happening with Black Ops. Of just like publisher telling them to stop the game they're making and do another one.
Yeah.
And which caused an effect of the game not being finished when it's out. Because that's what Black Ops 4 is. It's an unfinished game.
Well, you know this as good as I. Well, since you follow this series. Call of Duty's always had that problem.
Nope. Not like this.
Not
nowhere near this.
Not of them rushing out the game. Of every team wanting more time.
Yeah,
I remember a couple years ago, they were allowed to get more time when they made 3 teams.
Because then they had 3 years instead of 2.
But then modern technology changed. Games got bigger and harder to make. So that extra year kind of wasn't enough.
It meant dick, yeah.
And plus for some of these games, like Advanced Warfare was clearly like, that had like a lot of time. You could just by looking at the way its campaign rolled out.
Yeah.
But then look at like Black Ops 3 and the way it was like, the way how 4 is where it's like it's all of it's bolted on afterwards. The things that you could tell they clearly wanted to fix before the game came out. Because 3, I didn't follow that game. I don't follow 4 that closely. I only follow it because you talked to me about it. 3 had a lot of fucking problems at launch. Not as bad as these.
No, yeah. 3,
but they were found over time.
Yeah.
And you could tell there were things like, this should have been fixed if they had something or other.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff like this.
And this always happens, like, thinking about it now, look at the way Visceral Games and EA...
Yeah, we'll get there.
Killed Dead Space.
Yeah.
Because it's talking to people who've been in the industry or are still in it, and just can only say vague things about it. If the public sees or can sense an issue with a publisher and developer, it is so much messier actually behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the fact that, like, okay, in Dead Space 1, it was like, maybe not. 2, we saw some of it with the way they were, like, that really shitty marketing with this game is too, like, it's too scary for your mom, and moving it more towards an action game, which I think in some aspects made the game better, sometimes a bit worse.
Yeah,
but
a lot of people like Dead Space 2.
But I think it's still a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
But you could everyone could see it in 3.
I like 3 personally, but yeah, I can't.
3 as a game is like not horrible.
I will not fight anyone.
But there are a lot of things that you could tell were not of their vision that made the overall experience worse. Like the fact that the ending of that game is DLC.
Yeah.
And was still a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And the fact you could buy like materials for the crafting system. Like crafting system in that game was pretty cool. Making your own guns actually really fun. But the fact that they could like let you buy them was like, why? Because EA.
Yeah.
And also EA wanted like Dead Space to be bigger than it was because the first one did so well because it was a risk. And that is what ended up killing the people who made Dead Space because it didn't sell enough copies. You're all fired. And Visceral died.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what happened.
As a company, that's a big series that's not that small. It killed that series. So the fact that like Bungie was smart enough to go, we'll sign a contract with you guys, we got to keep it, and managed to talk their way into that is fucking crazy.
It's awesome. The fact that they're able to keep their IP.
Destiny 2's landmark thing is not the game showing us that, man, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It is the best thing to happen to Warframe.
Oh, yeah.
Destiny 2's launch made Warframe a lot more popular in very good ways.
Yeah. Warframe.
I can bet that player base is at least at least doubled.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because people who did not like Destiny 1, like me, either hadn't played Warframe or were thinking about trying it. And when 2 came out and was more of the same, they went, well, why would I do that? I'll just try this thing. My friend plays it. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot finally because Destiny 2 is not doing it for me. And a lot of people got in that way.
Which is weird. The more I play Warframe, and I played a good amount of Destiny 2. I like Destiny 2.
Yeah, I played both those games. I played Destiny 1, 2, and Warframe.
Yeah. They're not the same game at all. When people like Destiny 2 and Warframe do not feel the same at all.
Because Destiny doesn't know what it wants to be.
Yeah.
And Warframe knows exactly what it's going for and is nailing it every time now.
It's in space and it's great.
Because it's a loot game, but now there's a single player stuff with it and also crafting.
Yeah.
But they built it over time.
You can quickly say what Warframe's about. Ninjas in space is crafting, looting, it's easy.
Like the game is a grind. Destiny was supposed to be a grind game.
Yeah.
But they also wanted to be like,
but we need money.
Your avatar has like his or her own story. It's like, no, they didn't. That was a lie. We want to have like these really dynamic social experiences, which they're not really that interesting. They're just like, oh, fight a mini boss. I played an MMO before, and these are boring even in those.
Yeah.
Like, it also wants to be an MMO, but it also wants to be like a Halo, where it's like these big cutscenes and this big swelling music.
And that's the kind of stuff where
falls on its face.
That's the kind of stuff where like we're not too sure if that's Activision or Bungie.
I think it's both, but I want to see how much of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main point of this.
Depending on how much they focus for the main campaign, because they're going to be main campaign for the next game.
No, yeah. So is the next Bungie game Destiny 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Because what the fuck are they going to go back and make Marathon?
No, I don't know.
I don't think they own Marathon.
I don't know. Do you think?
No, they're going to make that fucking.
His headphone situation's dying again.
What did they make before Halo? They made that game where you're like this Asian girl with guns. What the fuck was that game?
What?
I'm losing it. Bungie had another game where it was like some girl with guns. What the fuck was it called?
Bayonetta.
No. Like real guns, not guns on your feet.
I don't know.
That you shoot out of your boots.
Gunslinger Girl.
I want to make Bungie's next game, Gunslinger Girl.
That was for 3 people only.
No, that anime was well known.
Okay, got it.
At the time.
Yeah.
It's like that and that fucking other anime about girls being raised to shoot guns because they're orphans.
Black Widow.
No, I'm talking about another one.
I don't care.
Anyway, about the same one.
The point is, so the Destiny IP is definitely strong enough for them.
Excuse me, they're going to make fucking Oni, the game Oni. That should be their next game. It should be the game Wet but good.
Cool.
With that character from Oni. That's their next game.
I'm down.
Fuck.
So
I don't want Destiny 3. I want Destiny to go away.
So that's the thing. So the Destiny
failure.
The Destiny IP. Yeah, I think
it's not dead. It makes tons of money.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's strong enough for Destiny 3 to be viable. I don't want it. I want them to make another IP. I'm not as burnt out on the Destiny thing as everyone else. Because I didn't play Destiny 1
2 is closer to what they wanted to make at the end. Like 1 at the end of 1 is what 2 is now.
Yeah.
What they want to make out of Destiny in general is not what I want and not what I like.
No.
So like the series will never be for me.
Yeah, it's
But I like it to be good someday because it's not good.
I like it when video games are good. Yes. I agree.
like the shooting is good, but the enemy combat is plain most of the time.
Yeah, I enjoy Destiny 2.
Outside of raids, the combat is not that intensive or interesting.
No, Destiny 2 is a really fun game to play for about an hour.
Yeah, it feels good to shoot.
Yeah, it's very and it runs awesome on PC. It looks
good.
It
looks gorgeous on PC.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. And
the art in that game is stellar.
Well, and I got a new graphics card, and I overclocked my CPU.
Did you cream in your jeans when you
overclocked my so I got a new CPU. I want to talk about this for a second. I overclocked my CPU to fucking 3.4 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz only on a 1.25 volts. It's real good, dude.
Did it make a loud noise?
Well, it was actually a 42. It was a 42 ratio CPU ratio, and so it was only 44.2 gigahertz clock raise, but it boosted to 5.0 gigahertz.
Nice Back to the Future reference.
Gigahertz?
You almost said gigawatts.
Gigawatt.
You almost said 42 gigawatts.
Yeah, 42 gigawatts.
Driving by that mall where they filmed that scene is always really weird.
So yeah, anyways, Destiny 2 looks awesome, and I like playing that game. Like, I enjoyed playing that game. Like I said, it's fun for about an hour.
Are you gonna buy that expansion stuff that goes on sale a lot, even though it only came out in the end of last year?
Never will. I'm probably gonna be deleting Destiny 2 on my computer soon. once what comes first? DMC 5 comes before Division 2, right? They both have dates. I think
DMC 5 comes out in March.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure DMC 5 comes out before Division 2. Let me look real quick because I have both those games because I got the RX 580 that came with both those games, and so I got both those games. Let me see. DMC 5 release date. There it is. I have to like move around my mic to type. It is March 18th, and Division 2 release date. There it is. I can't type because of the microphone. March 15th. Okay, so yeah, very close to each other, but. What's it called is first. DMC 5 is first. So when DMC 5 comes out, I'm deleting Destiny 2 to make room because I don't have enough space.
I'd say a very fair upgrade.
Yeah,
just a slight bit of an upgrade.
A slight upgrade.
Because man, just watching people play that demo, game's hot.
I haven't looked.
We're getting a demo. God damn it, we're getting another one that's gonna be playable.
But none of them are on PC, so it doesn't matter.
The RE2 one is on PC, and that was a really smart thing because that thing shot up to #1 on Steam.
Yeah, RE2.
That 30-minute demo.
I could have got that. Because I had the option between those 3 games, RE2, Division 2, and DMC 5. Yeah. And for me, it was an obvious choice.
Well, have you ever... Actually, don't know. Have you ever played an RE game? We'll transition to the
yeah,
RE
I have
stuff.
a Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Which ones have you played and beaten? Or you just played.
Yeah. I've played RE4, 5, 6, and Revelations 2.
Huh. That's the answer I expected.
Yeah. All the ones that everyone knows.
Well, because
and like played.
2 was really big, but 4 changed the earth.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about going to those old ones or playing Remake?
No, I don't think I'm...
or even 2, because 2 is the one... They're trying to meet everyone in the middle.
Yeah, 2, I can see myself getting the 2 Remake. It looks good. I think I'd like that game. I remember the kind of gamer I am. The gamer I am.
Wait, did you ever play 7?
Fuck, you're right. I did play 7.
Did you beat 7?
No.
Okay.
I did play 7, though. I played a lot of 7.
7's a cool game.
I played a good amount of 7 and then stopped halfway through because I was like, this is hard.
7's a good return to form, but it is somewhat disappointing.
I'm not good at I'm not good at Resident Evil games.
You can make it easy.
I could.
There's difficulty selections in 7.
Yeah.
Wait, is there? Is there just normal and then hard, or is there easy, normal, hard?
I don't know. I always play whatever the middle default is in games.
I usually tend to go for hard.
Yeah. Because you're a big boy gamer. I like to have fun.
Well, because games are made to be generally easier for most audiences. Yeah. So sometimes hard is what's meant to be played as. Sometimes hard is just they have more health and it's boring.
Yeah.
Like RPGs have that problem of like, what's hard mode? They have more health.
And you have less health. Yeah, it's
either get luckier or just play boring, like don't have fun. Like make it one strategy to beat them all. Like this isn't fun.
No. But no, I seem to suck at Resident Evil games.
They're not easy. Well,
I'm not gonna.
They're all different kinds of games.
Yeah. I know.
Like even RE2 and RE3 are like different kinds of Resident Evil games.
I can tell you my gameplay for Resident Evil Revelations 2, because I have it on the Switch and it runs fucking amazingly on the Switch. Surprisingly, it's 60 FPS, which is weird. It's 60 locked on, and it looks good.
It was on the Vita.
Okay, got it.
I believe 2 was on the Vita. I know for a fact 1 was on the Vita.
1 was on the Vita. 2, I don't think so.
Well, Revelations 1 was on the 3DS.
Yeah,
first, and it got ported to consoles later.
But no, I only play, what's that game mode?
Mercenaries?
Yeah, I only play that in Revelations 2.
You know what? For that specific Resident Evil game, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Mercenaries mode is the shit.
Because I played the campaign for a little bit, story mode, whatever, and I got to a part where I'm stuck in an area and I have 0 ammo, and I don't know how to finish this part because it's a very confined space and I can't get more ammo. So I think I'm stuck.
Oh, you never learned how to juke?
Well, but
you gotta learn how to juke.
Yeah, it's very tight. It's a very.
You play zombie games.
Yeah, but like
you should know how to juke.
Yeah, but in Call of Duty Zombies, you are a fast boy. In Resident Evil, you're not.
Pretty fast. Then you would hate playing original RE1, 2,
yeah,
or 3.
That's the thing. I like to be able. I like movement.
Wait, have you ever played a game with tank controls?
I don't like tank controls.
I'd love to see you try.
Yeah.
To play original RE2.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I'd like to see you actually play Remake.
Yeah, are they gonna change the feeling of that? Do you know?
No, because you do not know what Remake is. Like the because Remake was the top to bottom remake of RE1.
Yeah.
And then they just ported it in HD to modern consoles recently.
No, I haven't played.
I think you might like or be able to get used to Remake. Because Remake is modern enough.
Okay.
Plus mods exist.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's move along to more publisher garbage. RIP Star Wars.
Actually, RIP Star Wars with a big question mark. Because now...
Yeah, RIP Star Wars games.
Where are we going with Star Wars games?
Where are
New
we
ones,
going
at least.
From here?
Because Galaxy of Heroes makes tons of cash. That's a mobile game. So that'll last until it's done being milked from its dry titties.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
And Battlefront 2 isn't done being made, but that game's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Sales-wise, like, it's not going to get like a big spike in sales.
No. The people that are playing Battlefront 2 are the people that will forever play.
It ain't going to pull a Siege.
No, they're not going to get new people in Battlefront 2.
They're not going to do it. And if they would try, they're insane.
That'd be insane.
There's not enough good game to play for new people to jump in now.
No.
So the actual fucking story is that EA's Vancouver Star Wars game, which was the former rebooted Visceral's game canceled project that was going to be headed, well, the one that was canceled, going to be headed by Amy Hennig.
We talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it when this happened. Yeah. The codename Ragtag was recently said, a Kotaku report reported that it is now canceled, according to the vice president of EA Worldwide Studios.
So RIP.
And the statement, I haven't read this. In the current form, in brackets, a Star Wars title, was shaping up to be a story-based linear adventure game. Through the development process, we have been testing the game concept with players, listening to the feedback about what and how they want to play, and closely tracking fundamental shifts in the marketplace. It has become clear that to deliver an experience that players will want to come back to, I was right, and enjoy for a long time to come, we needed to pivot the design. We will maintain the stunning visuals, authenticity, and the Star Wars, blah, blah, blah. fuck it. We want to make microtransaction money.
Yep.
Fuck single player games.
Yep.
I was right back then.
Yep. You were totally
People
right.
before me were right before.
And I didn't disagree with you, but I was hoping that the industry would change.
For this game, I was like, the odds of it changing are so much higher.
Yeah.
Because it has Star Wars on it.
Yeah.
The Galaxy Heroes brings in all the fucking money.
Yeah, Star Wars is money, the idea.
Like the IP for movies has been slowing down because they fucked up by making too many.
Yeah,
Quality or not, they just made too many. That's the more the problem.
Yeah.
Because Solo wasn't like a critical success, but it wasn't like a critical bomb. But people didn't want to see it.
Didn't do enough for Star Wars. We're
casual people. We're like, didn't the one come out last year? Why would I see this one? I already saw the one last year.
Yep.
Flooding the market.
It's the Apple problem.
But now the Star Wars market is going to be starved.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because I've been starved for a good Star Wars game.
Yeah, I like Battlefront 1.
The last good one that wasn't the old Battlefront games.
Yeah.
Was Republic Commando.
So I like a lot of Star Wars games. I like Star Wars games.
There are a lot of good ones. A lot of bad ones. There's some good ones.
Yeah, I played the shit out of Star Wars Bounty Hunter as a kid.
You like Bounty Hunter? People like what was it? TIE Fighter back in the 90s.
TIE Fighter was awesome. Republic Commando was obviously amazing. Obviously the Battlefront.
That game was ahead of its time.
The PSP Battlefronts are super underrated.
They're different games.
Elite Squadron.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And Renegade Squadron.
They're good for what they are. But Battlefront, those games are all good.
Story in those games are very silly.
Because they don't take it seriously.
I like Force Unleashed a lot. I know you don't like that game.
1 is boring. 2 is okay.
I like the first one.
Gameplay wise, 2 is okay.
Yeah, I like the first one better. But yeah, I like the story of the first one. I read the book. It was actually probably my last Star Wars
Do the Lego Star Wars games count as Star Wars games?
If they
count as Lego games?
If they do count as Star Wars games, they're the best Star Wars games.
No. That's blasphemy.
In my canon.
Because Old Republic exists.
My personal canon, I played the
Excuse me,
shit out of
not Old Republic. Fucking KOTOR exists.
Okay, fine. If we want to talk about objective
KOTOR 1 exists.
Look, if you want to be serious, talk about actual good, quality wise, objective quality.
That's what we're talking about. What are you talking about? The thing that made you happy as a boy?
If you want to talk about my personal happiness canon,
want to talk about my Sharona?
If you want to talk my Sharona, then Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is the best.
Hashtag not my Sharona.
Name of the podcast.
Pokemon Go to the polls.
I will never not laugh at that.
That is one. It's as good as Jeb.
Oh yeah. Well, Jeb is my god.
Jeb is a walking version of that phrase. Yeah. But that phrase is still eternal of just Pokemon Go to the polls.
Yeah, it's so good. Okay, so yeah, no, Lego Star Wars is great.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Those games are pretty good.
Dude, I played the shit out of those games. I every console I've owned that game has been on.
Because they were on every console.
Yeah. I played it on phone. I played it on phone. I played it on computer. I played it on Xbox.
and
PS2.
PS2.
Yeah, dude. I played it. If that game comes to the Switch, I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck. I'll give $60. Hell yeah, dude.
Is there any Lego games on the Switch?
Yeah, the Lego Harry Potter collection's on there, and I'm very tempted to get them because that was the last good Lego game.
When did that one come out?
Right before they started talking.
Because I know it's a small store, but they've been delisted some Lego games.
Yeah, I know.
They delisted the
very sad about it.
Lord of the Rings one.
Yep.
And what other one they delisted?
I don't know.
I've heard that the Lego Lord of the Rings one was the first one where they actually started getting funny with their cutscenes.
I see. I disagree.
Where they would just parody their stuff. So that's what I heard.
Yeah. So that's what happened was
because people were tired of them doing the go bye bye.
Yeah. So the Lord of the Rings one is when they started actually getting dialogue, which to me that as soon as that happened, it lost the charm.
For me, I always hated the fact they didn't talk.
Oh, I like that they didn't.
I hated they didn't talk.
Well, because I liked it because I'd play. It was games that for Star Wars. I've watched the shit out of Star Wars to the point where I can. I don't know. I thought it was funny just being able to remake those scenes without talking. It's
never grown up with a baby.
I know
it's kind of gobbledygook is not fun to listen to for a long time for me.
Fine.
I mean, I can't hear baby talk for an hour when it's Han Solo.
Got it.
Holding someone who he thought is going to die.
Anyways, we talked about a lot here. Let's talk about some leaks, boy. Let's talk about some.
Talk about my leaky holes.
Let's talk about some Ninvento's leaky holes.
Mementos?
Ninvento. I forget where
Ninvento Bipty 4.
Yeah, what is
Nintendo?
I always forget what Ninvento's from, but it's from something, and that's why I say it all the time.
Sounds like a Mentos joke.
It's
an really unfunny one.
Well, no, it's just one of those, in a game or a movie they can't say Nintendo, so they say Ninvento. I can't remember what it's from though.
I love the anime version of that.
What?
Where they have copyrighted things, but they have to have a parody name or a parody logo.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite is like WickDonald's.
Yeah, that's
or Gaggle.
That's good. That's what Ninvento is, and I don't remember what it's from. Someone find it for me and don't send it to me because I don't care. So the Super Nintendo we found Super Nintendo shit in the NES online entertainment system garbage.
It is garbage.
It's garbage.
But it's your garbage. It's our garbage.
I'm enjoying the garbage, but whatever.
Because there's pretty good things in that garbage of that fucking system.
Yeah, $20 isn't that much for me at the moment, so that's fine. I could spend it on that. That's fun. Okay, so someone found in the source code as someone. Okay, whoever this is, by the way, we know who this is, but whoever did this, I looked through the list of the code. It's like 1,000 pages. Like 1,000 pages of code. Fuck.
Some people would say that Japanese programming is sometimes too disorganized and not efficient.
Yeah, it's just fuck, dude. Like to go through all of this it was just leftover code. That's what they're looking at. They're looking at like leftover unused code, and there was 1,000 pages of unused garbage. And through that unused garbage, they found titles for a bunch of SNES games that are supposedly going to be coming out on the Switch sometime eventually.
A couple of them surprised me, considering like some of the previous games in the series are not on the NES version yet.
Yeah,
might ever be. But read the list and I'll kind of like comment on it.
Before I say the list, we understand so we did find what games. So for the NES ones, we couldn't find what games would come up next for the NES games that are because they on the Switch right now they have NES games, and there's every month they're gonna give us like 1 or 2 or 3 whatever new NES games, and we don't have codes. There's no leak for the new games that are coming out. So that to me that means that whatever this list is what the SNES is going to launch with, or that they're going to
or was intended to launch with.
Yeah, or they're like ready to go, like they're working on now, like
probably getting like copyright stuff done and
yeah. So the list is Super Mario Kart, Super Soccer, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, obviously. Demon's Crest, Yoshi's Island.
Demon's Crest is such a weird pull.
I don't know Demon's Crest.
That's a weird pull.
Wait, no, I do know Demon's Crest. Demon's Crest, Yoshi's Island.
I don't like that game. I think it's bad.
Never played.
People love that game. I like its art style and its music. I think it sounds bad.
Stunt Race Effects.
No.
Kirby's Dream Course. Don't like.
It's Kirby.
Yeah,
they had to.
I don't like that game. Poppin' Twinbee.
I have no idea.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Star Fox, because obviously. Contra 3, because...
wait, does that one not have Star Fox 2 on the list?
It does have Star Fox 2.
That's the way crazier one.
Yeah, we'll get there. Well, when we were there. Star Fox 2 is on the list.
That's why it wasn't right next to it on the list?
It wasn't right next to it.
Because the one that I picked up had it next to it.
It didn't, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Contra 3, because obviously Kirby Superstar.
But that's what I'm talking about with like older games.
Yeah.
Contra 1's not on the NES.
Well, I think they already announced that Contra is coming.
Is it?
To the NES one, yeah.
Contra 3 is the shit, but I'd rather have Contra Alien Wars.
What's that on?
I forget.
I don't know. Kirby Superstar, obviously.
Or 3 Alien Wars, I don't remember.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
The good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
It holds up a lot better.
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
You have 2 Kirby games.
Yeah, million Kirby games on this. Super Metroid, obviously.
Super Metroid, dude.
Super Mario World, like
my favorite 2D Mario game.
The definition of given.
Yeah.
Pilot Wings.
People love Pilot Wings.
People love Pilot Wings.
I don't know why. I like the music from Pilot Wings in Smash.
Get it. I like Pilot Wings. I get it.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But the love for it is like
I can't understand it. F-Zero.
I love F-Zero.
Yeah.
More on that than on the 64 version, actually.
Yeah?
I think it's more fun to play.
Fair. Star Fox 2, like I said. Super Punch Out.
Which is an underrated game. That game's great.
I never played a single Punch Out in my life.
It's great.
The Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Fuck yeah, Goemon. I did not know that was on the list.
Yeah.
Goemon's the shit.
I never played.
That is a crazy underrated series.
Never played a single one.
I think Goemon, that one was in English on the SNES.
Super Mario All-Stars.
Which, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play that thing.
I won't.
But sure.
Yeah, someone will. Breath of Fire 2.
Holy fuck, what?
Yeah.
We're not getting that. Fuck me, we're not
Probably
getting that in America.
Probably not.
Fuck. Breath of Fire rules. We're never getting another.
What the hell is Poppin' Twinbee? Let me see what this is.
Breath of Fire is an amazing series. We're never getting another one ever again. Because Capcom
this
doesn't
game is
like
awesome.
People. Is it a puzzle game?
No,
it's a shooter.
It's a
shmup?
Huh?
I can. What kind of game is it? I can't see from here.
It is a what's it called? What's the shooting game?
Shmup?
Yeah, shoot 'em up.
Yeah, shmup.
Yeah,
like
shmup.
Most people say.
Sorry guys.
Is if we left the vibrator on?
I did. I left my vibrator right on.
That game might be okay.
It was on the Game Boy also.
I wish they got like Parodius somehow.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Parodius is it's a cool game.
Wait, it sounds familiar. Is that a shmup?
It's a parody shoot 'em up game of the game Gradius.
Got it. That's
where you're shooting really bizarre and abstract dumb objects.
You like Gradius?
Yeah, Gradius is the shit.
I love Gradius. That's on the NES thing. Okay, so yeah, that's the SNES games that are supposedly going to come to the Switch eventually.
Not launching with any Final Fantasies.
Nope.
No Secret of Mana.
Nope.
No Chrono Trigger.
Nope. That's a big one.
There are some big ones not still in there.
Yeah. Me Game Man X. I'm kidding. That's
a massive one.
Well, it's a big one, but I get it.
Dude, Mega Man X is a massive game.
Yeah.
Most people have only played Mega Man X.
Mario Kart,
they have it though.
Is it? Oh,
that was the first one.
That was the first one, huh? Yeah.
And actually, I think Mario Kart.
You're right.
That might be one of my favorite like Rainbow Road themes, actually, because it's so different from the other ones.
Oh yeah, it's this classic.
No, because the classic one is 64. Everyone likes that one as a classic, and that one's still pretty fucking good. But like the old one is so weird compared to the other Rainbow Roads.
Got it.
I still hold it really dear in my heart.
Fair enough.
Also, that original fucking Rainbow Road is insanely hard.
Oh yeah, well it's
like unfun.
Yeah. So, what do you think's gonna happen with this SNES games? Like, how do you think? Do you think we're gonna get these games on Switch?
I think this is too much to be at once.
But do you think they're gonna happen? Like, this is real? Like,
not all of them at once. I can't believe that.
Okay, but we will get these games eventually, is what you're saying.
If they want to make the service worth the money and actually like, hey, we also bums me out because this pretty much confirms no substitute virtual console. Actually, like we are stuck with this.
No, yeah, the online. It's probably gonna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be with the online thing where we're gonna get like 10, 15 games.
But if we get it this year, then that means I want to see N64 by halfway through this year. Like it's insane that it's taking this long for these games to come out. It shouldn't be taking this long.
How far?
Mainly the 64 emulation is not perfect.
Yeah.
And neither will this, but I'd rather be convenient.
How far forward do you think we're gonna get with these games?
64.
The 64, yeah, too hard to get.
GameCube, they would go fuck you.
Yeah,
they don't care. They just don't care. We can emulate the GameCube very well.
You're right.
It runs at a better frame rate than it ever could have. We have like HD texture packs, which make it look ugly sometimes, but we can emulate the Wii and GameCube very accurately now.
You're right.
64 is that one that is still. We have problems still.
Why is the 64 so janky still?
Coding.
Okay, it's just a weird console.
It's like that, the original Xbox, which will never be done because the source code is lost to time and space.
Yeah.
We are working on like CD emulation.
I'm surprised on how far the PS3 one's coming along.
It's coming along. Same with that and the other Xbox 360 one's coming along pretty well.
Is it? Finally.
It's been coming along, yeah. There's been better footage of it.
So there you go. Those are those games. I'm excited. Like I said, I like the service so far. Like it's, whatever. We've talked about this.
They should put Secret of Evermore and Legend of Gaia on at the same time and be like, here, you nerds.
They
should put, if they want to win me over,
they
will put the actual classic on the SNES, Evo, The Search for Eden, on that fucking thing. That's a banger of a game.
I don't know what that is.
It is a 2D platforming / combat game where it is you playing as a small creature and evolving through the history of Earth. And you level up based on what you eat and you get different parts. It's Spore, but good.
Wow.
Way before Spore.
That sounds cool.
And humans are pretty top tier, but you can just not be a human at the end of it and be really fucking powerful. Yeah. You could just be a dinosaur.
Cool.
It was just reading fucking rules. That game's so cool.
Interesting. All right.
That game was released in English.
So
what about Earthbound?
Yeah, what about Earthbound? Like that's
what about Mother 3? It's the 30th anniversary for Mother is this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna shit. We're not getting Mother 3.
No.
But I'm still really sad about it. Mother 3 is a game I think people deserve to play. Mother 3 is like an amazing game.
Never played, but yeah.
Most games have shitty writing. Games that have good writing are like fine. This game actually has good writing in it. So, and the gameplay works with it. Like it's such a fucking good game.
Fucking console, stop being shitty.
Earthbound's a pretty cool game. It's good, but it ain't Mother 3.
So let's talk about some crossplay garbage. Not garbage. Opposite of garbage.
It's garbage that it took this long.
It's garbage that it took this long.
But it ain't garbage that they're in the
most popular esports game of all time.
No. It's not good that they're in the beta version of this program. Okay. Rocket League for PS4 finally got, Sony was nice enough to lift up its skirt and be like, oh, you can come in, you can play with the big boy Fortnite and hang out with us. Mm-hmm. I said, you can join our crossplay beta program. And now, as of January 14th, you can play with or against players on any other platform.
Yep. Everything.
Only took fucking how many years has this game been on the PS4? Like 2015, I think.
Yeah, it's like the oldest game. Yeah, this is insane. I thank you Fortnite for opening these gates.
Thank you, John Fortnite.
Thank you, John Epic,
for flossing all of us and getting sued by Carlton for a dance he doesn't own.
So fun.
That's really interesting. That Millie Rock is really interesting.
It's a very, very interesting case. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that we're finally starting to get some cross-platform things happening. This is the future that I've wanted since I was a child. It's just like, I have a PS2. Well, my friend had a GameCube. Oh shit. Well, I guess we can't play games ever together.
Well, it's funny to think about because back when I was like younger and I didn't know as much about the industry, I used to ask the question of like, why can't we all play together?
Yeah.
And the actual answer was, well, we don't want to.
Yep.
At a certain point, it wasn't infrastructure. It was, we don't want to.
Yeah, the infrastructure was actually a really easy thing to solve.
Because 360's infrastructure and PS3's were...
If you can solve...
were really different, but PS3's was fucking gobbledygook.
Yeah. That one I can...
Pardon the accidental slur.
the PS3 one, but, I can kind of understand.
They're supposed to be competitors. Like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony were all going to be competitors. But around this generation, it was like, no, we could play ball.
Well, I think
we could play ball. We could play ball. We don't want to.
You know what I think it is? I think what the thing with this generation is that the console manufacturers are starting to realize that like PC's a thing.
Well, they're starting to realize that exclusives aren't as big of a deal as they used to be.
Well, no, but
people just want service boxes like a PC.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They're
and
moving...
smart TVs are trying to become game consoles now.
Yes. Well, this is why Microsoft is fucking awesome right now. Let me rephrase this. They are looking to be awesome right now.
Microsoft, their gaming division is doing really good things.
Yeah, their gaming division is doing very good things lately. But they have been for a minute.
Thanks, Phil Spencer.
Ever since Windows 10 has been awesome. The Windows 10
and the Windows 10 store trying to make it integrate with Microsoft.
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying. When Windows 10 happened, it's probably the best thing that happened to Microsoft since fucking for a minute. Like it's really, it's really important. Like having
the idea that I can buy this game if I just want to play in my living room, but because I just want to just sit on a couch.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of I know it's a case-by-case basis, but not every person who owns a PC wants to play all of their games, on a desk setting.
I am one of them. When I for a while at this house, the best internet was upstairs where our theater room is, and so I literally moved my computer up there and had to.
But everyone wants to like
jankily have like a long USB extender, and then have the keyboard on my lap and the mouse on the.
Yeah, not everyone wants to have to lug their PC around, and streaming for games is. It's getting a lot better. It's gotten a lot better the past couple of years, but it's still not quite there yet. We have
a while to go.
And convenience is really helpful. So the idea that you can just buy a game and go, when I want to play it for real, I just want to play it in a different setting on my PC, it will just be factually better in every way. It'll look better, perform better, and I get it for free because I have this. I bought it. It's mine. I own it on everything.
Yeah,
Microsoft. It's cool.
And so the industry needs to move more towards that of just like this. Switch is a good example of this, of what people actually want these days. Like today's consumer for video games wants convenience more than anything else.
Yeah, they want convenience and just good, like easy to use UIs. Yeah, don't get in your way.
Just good games that are easy to play, and because people the world's fast, it's getting faster and faster,
and you have to keep up with it.
Yeah, exactly. And just and to be able to squeeze out any time, like 10 minutes of your day to play a video game, a lot of people that's very important. I know so many people that like literally only have 15 minutes a day to play a game, and that's what. And so like a Switch,
and they don't really want to like work when they're playing games. They want something more casual.
Exactly, just to pick it up and play. And so like games like Rocket League, for example, is a good example of this.
You know what? Mario Odyssey also,
because
you can pick up like a moon or two and then just be done.
Yeah,
and you're like, I got something done.
Yeah, I'm saying relevant for the story is just like Rocket League is a perfect game for this. It's like I want to be able to play with my friends for 15 minutes. Oh shit, I can't.
Yeah, like how long is a League of Rocket League? Like a round?
I don't like a game?
An actual like a finishing a game.
Yeah, that'd be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's perfect for most people.
Yeah.
Think about why Call of Duty still does well in multiplayer.
Yeah.
How long is TDM in Call of Duty?
It's
7 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, it changes depending on 7 to 10 minutes.
But it's around that sweet spot of like
no more than 15 minutes for a game of Call of Duty.
It's not longer than 15, which is like the extremes.
Yeah.
And never shorter than 5.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Call of Duty matchmaking magic, where it's like, you've gotten a game, you're losing.
You're playing on Nuketown
or Nuketown,
which is the worst map ever. Fuck everyone that plays Nuketown.
What about Shipment? Bring back Shipment.
Shipment, whatever.
I unironically wish they would bring back Shipment instead of memeing Nuketown.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck Nuketown.
Yeah, fuck Nuketown. I never have fun on Nuketown.
It was Zero times in Black Ops 1 when the game was slower and you wouldn't die as fast.
I still never had fun on Nuketown.
I didn't like it, but it was more fun. Fair. It was never fun. It was just better than I'm not having a bad time.
All right, anyways. So having the ability to crossplay with a game like Rocket League is perfect for so many people that I know of just like, I have 15 minutes to play a game. I want to play with my friends. This is an easy game to play. Let's just pick up and play Rocket League real quick. And so, but you have an Xbox, I have a PS4. Oh, sorry, too bad. Like having this open those gates, fuck it. It's such an obvious thing. It's not going to stop people from getting like. It's weird. and I get it from some perspective, because you say like exclusives don't matter anymore. They kind of do.
Not as much as they used to.
It's weird because
we're not in the 360 PS3 days.
It's weird because I think it's the only thing that's keeping people from buying. It's what's keeping people buying certain consoles.
Oh no, that's what they exist for. But they're not nearly as many anymore.
It's weird. It's a weird, like, for example,
there used to be way more exclusives coming out every year. In past generation.
I have a thought experiment for you. It's 5 years later, right? It's 5 in the future. It's
the PS5 is out.
2024.
The PS5 is out.
Yeah, PS5 is out. Whatever. The gaming industry has moved 5 years in the future.
The Switch 3 is out.
And let's say this is someone who's 15 and they're looking to get a console. What incentivizes them to get a specific console? Like what
their friends are on.
Still?
Yes. Everyone I knew when I was growing up was like, what console do you have so I can play with you?
So okay,
people just buy what everyone else has.
So you think in 5 years we won't get the cross-platform?
Like a toddler doesn't give a shit like what game is on what console. They care about what their friends.
What
have.
About if we move towards a cross-platform thing where it won't matter?
It will be what their friends have.
Still, even if
what's
you can
cheaper.
Okay, so even if you can play. So here's the point I'm trying to make: is if you can, let's say I have Call of Duty on PS4, and you can play with someone on the Xbox.
Yeah.
What's the point of getting either console?
Your account.
What do you mean?
Like your account, like you're tied into the family.
This is why I'm saying you're 15. Like this is your first. Like let's say your first like.
Oh, you didn't say first console. Okay, first console's different.
First big boy console.
Because people play games a lot earlier than.
You're right.
We played consoles young.
I got a 360 when I was 15. That's why I was like.
Yeah, you're living in a world that you had.
Yeah,
and is valid.
Okay, let's say first console then. Like what incentivizes someone to get what I'm trying to make is as a company, like if you're the company,
you like how the controller feels, they're better for their customers, they have more benefits with things like Game Pass. They have better servers, their performance is better on games. It's things like that.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff that like the average consumer doesn't
over time know. It's becoming more of a thing.
I'm hoping.
My mom knows what the phrase 4K means compared to HD.
But do they know what server like means? Like quality of server? They do now.
Because everyone uses cloud shit now. They're learning what the average consumer base is getting a lot smarter than you think they are.
Okay, I'm hoping.
Well, for technology.
Yeah.
Because your dum-dums aren't buying new iPhones. They can't afford iPhones because they're dum-dums.
Yeah,
complete dum-dums who are ignorant to technology can't afford the newest thing. They have to know something. They have to be able to research like a responsible person, or at least they have to ask questions.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. It's you get where I'm coming from, right?
No, I understand because. Okay, the idea of like, what if we live in a world? It's been asked every time the new generation is coming up because it's always really interesting. Mm-hmm. What if we live in a generation where exclusives don't exist anymore? If they are just gone, then it is what Microsoft is going for because they're being smart about it. You provide a better service.
What's the better service?
And that is what they're all about. Because I wish I had Game Pass.
Same.
Game Pass has a lot of good shit on there that I would like to try, just like to own in one big thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like a decent price. And the download speeds for Microsoft things are a lot better than Sony's. And a lot faster than Nintendo's for servers.
Oh yeah,
like that. I will consider buying an Xbox over a Sony device next generation.
Wow,
because it could be a better service.
Yeah,
because Sony services have not gotten any better. Mm-hmm. The games that are locked to Sony for their deals. At least I have a Sony console as my primary thing. If it wasn't, I'd be on a Microsoft console.
It's weird. Microsoft kind of did like a 180 in a weird way.
Also, they can manage to like get it to sell in Japan. We'll get cool Japanese games on Xbox, but that will never happen.
That'll never happen. But that would be amazing. But because so Microsoft this generation kind of started in the worst way possible. Just like we're gonna make this is your living room.
It's device. For your mom to watch TV, and you also it's like what?
But it's weird. They kind of did a weird thing where they took the best ideas of that and turned it into video game. Like the model of, because the original their idea. I'm just thinking about this, so maybe I'm wrong here. But the original model was like service for content, not video games. Like just like streaming and movies, music,
general entertainment
service.
So music, streaming movies, and TV. So it looks like
Skype. It kind of looks like they never stopped with that idea, but they just transitioned the service idea to video game.
They moved it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a man. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think of. It's like they never actually stopped.
Adapt or die.
They adapted really well
because they had those resources. They got to move them somewhere.
Yeah,
they had these people. We got to move the technology people somewhere.
So I'm hoping Sony can step it up. I don't know if they will.
I want them to fucking step it up because they're not.
Yeah.
The fact this is the second game to be cross-platform on everything. Because they've had like a couple games like you can play it with PC people, and that's it.
Portal 2,
and Street Fighter 5.
Okay, yeah.
is you can play with people on PC.
Yep.
Street Fighter 5 was funded by Sony.
Mm-hmm.
And just also let it on PC.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like a Sony kind of exclusive game. But
these are actual cross. This isn't like a sponsor or.
It wasn't like, oh, we're working with Valve.
Yeah, no.
On Portal 2 was that like we're working with to make maybe a thing with Sony, and then that never happened.
Nope.
Like, well, we might have something.
Did they ever do Portal VR?
Yeah, that's the lab.
That's what that was. Yeah,
the lab is that.
So that's what
probably is like a way to play Half-Life. Well, Portal 2 in VR because you can play TF2 in VR.
What I'm saying is the Sony tie into that is what that was. Anyways,
no, that was in the PS3 era. Remember, Portal 2 is a lot older than
you remember.
Right. It was near the end of like 2011 when that game came out. Right.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm interested in where things are going to move. I don't know. I'm liking the cross-platform stuff. I'm hoping it keeps happening.
It's only good for us.
It's only good for it's not going to. It's
gamers rise up.
Well, it's not going to stop people from buying your games. I don't understand. I'm not in the gaming
Publishers
industry.
won't like it because they might buy one less copy.
I don't know how true that is.
Because sometimes people go, "Oh, you want to play with me? I don't want to be on this one. I'll buy it for you." Maybe they think that's a valid reason.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't happen like that often.
I don't know where they got the numbers or if the numbers even exist.
That's my point. Is like I'm not in these meetings. I don't see these numbers, and so
we never will.
We never will.
The only they leak, we'll never get them.
Yeah, and so I don't know exactly why they're doing. I guarantee there are reasons for this. It's not like they're just doing this like, fuck it. They're not just not. You know what I mean?
Sometimes there are, and sometimes there aren't. But I think in this case, there's some.
There has to be something. It's been too long. It's been too long in this cycle. Even before this, it's been too long. For the concept of playing with video games online has been out for too long to not have the cross-platform thing. If there wasn't a reason,
no, not even the Dreamcast. There was consoles before that did online stuff. The SNES had it.
Shit, you're right.
The SNES in Japan had that thing.
The online browser thing
with the radio.
Yeah,
and you could download. Well, it was like a modem radio thing. You could download live radio drama of an exclusive version of Zelda called Zelda Gaiden, which you cannot play because people put it together because people are gods.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've had like download service stuff for a long time. It's gotten better, a lot better. But in some ways, it's
gotten a lot better.
It's not changed enough.
No.
To match the other parts of technology in our lives.
We moved fast. We have moved faster than this technology did.
Apps have gotten a lot faster than gaming programs have on their own consoles.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we kind of covered a lot of it. I think my family's home, and I believe they have food for me, and I'm fucking hungry.
Catherine's on... Okay, quick thing.
Yeah.
Catherine's on PC now.
Cool.
That's really cool. Also, they confirmed Catherine on PC, on PS4 West only. Bummer for Vita people. All those 5 people want to play it on Vita.
Yeah.
Well, that is a bummer for some people.
Yeah.
And also, this means that we might get more... It's potentially, maybe, we might get more Atlas shit on PC.
That'd be cool.
This is the first Atlas game on PC.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if Sony, they can fight it, get it out from Sony, P5 could maybe possibly be on the PC.
This is one... Yeah.
Chance is slim, but the chance is now there.
Another Sony fight. So, but, yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.